16 years of age, young black males and white males at the current prison where he is in right now. It's very disturbing that they're locking so many prisoners in the state of Michigan and elsewhere across the nation for the sake of money. It's a big business. Let's make it clear. These privatization when it comes down to the phones usage, when it comes down as far as the care packages, you got to go through this outside source, and they're connected with the politicians and they're getting money. They all got money. That's why they're keeping people 40, 50 years in prison. And we have political prison, not only just Reverend Pinkney, but others as well that won't even see daylight. So it's unfortunate and very disturbing when I see the little children that belong to some of the inmates that's there. So it's a struggle not only for just Reverend Pinkney, but others as well. And he's definitely behind bars in support of other inmates and doing ministry work. And he's looking forward to being out very soon. And we're doing the pressure. And I just want to say that it definitely helped that Ajamu Baraka, he went to visit Reverend Pinkney on the 19th of October on a Wednesday. I spoke to Ajamu on the Tuesday prior to that at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe, and we talked outside the cafe, and I gave him some information in reference to Reverend Pinkney's case. I'm pretty sure he had some, but he accepted that, and I also gave him the book, Soldiers of Truth, that was written by Phil Bassett. So anyway, his staff had got together and made some arrangements because he, specifically wanted to, see him, and it worked out. MDOC approved. I mean, this was historical. So they know how powerful Reverend Pinkney is because the fact they allowed this visit to happen on a nut.
Yeah, they added Baraka onto a visiting list.
Right.
With only supposed to do it every 6 months, and they did it. They actually took my wife off his visiting list to make room, and now she's going to be put back on. So. Yeah,
and so that was in order for him to visit, and so that happened. That I think around 2:30. Reverend Pinkney said they visited around 2:30 that afternoon, Wednesday, October the 19th, and he said they had a great conversation. And also the Muskegon News was there, and I did send you all the HTTP mail. I sent that to the 5920, where you all can click on it and you will see the actual interview. They did to me a decent story about Reverend Pinkney, that he came to see a political prisoner, so that went across the country. So that's a good thing, and that brought up his spirits too. So he definitely wants to get out of there because he's already want to work on a project, and so he wants to talk to me about that later. He says, we didn't get a chance to talk about Thursday. He says, I want you to come, we got to do something when I get out. So he's definitely anxious to get out, and we all are, specifically his wife. The great thing about it is not 500 miles away like Marquette from his wife and family.
90 miles.
So it's 90 miles, it's an hour and a half of drive. I had, Miss Pinkney wanted me to accompany her weeks ago, and I took a Greyhound bus there. And then the next morning we went to Muskegon Heights. She does not like to drive alone, but nevertheless, it was only an hour and a half, and it's 2 hours and a half if you're from Detroit. So all the visits and the cards and the letters and the books, David Soul sends to him and other people as well. That brings up his spirit and, of course, his faith, in God. So, he remains strong, and it's not like it was where he had to watch his back when you're talking about the prison guards, because they were intimidating, harassing, physically and mentally. So that's a good thing. He's much more, let's put it like this, more relaxed. And so, and I noticed too, it's not as much tension, and they don't, we don't have to, take the paper off the food like we did before and show it to them and all this other stuff. I heat it up and take it straight to Reverend Pinkney. They don't do all that watching like they did at the other prisons, not just Marquette, but Lakeland too. So we just want him to get out we out here fighting. So we have a cake in celebration. I guess people say why we're having. He's not here, but you know what? It's for him to see and his wife. He's going to see the photo, not the video footage, but the photo. I want to thank Leona for coming here this evening because I did ask her to come and film this great moment, you know, in connection with him. I love Reverend Pinkney, and you know, and I'm supporting him, and not only just him, for all the others who've been locked up for no justice, no peace, we say. So, you know, being locked up for no reason at all, and as you know, all white juries tend to lock people of color up with no evidence across this country. So anyway, we got the cake here, and I've got cards for those who want to sign one.
This is going to Reverend Pinkney. Michael,
And could someone